What's up, YouTube subscribers? It's me, CP. I'm back making French toast today. It's breakfast time, so we're gonna have French toast. I'm gonna make it a little different today. If you have a loved one at home and you wanna make it a little different, let me show you how to do that. So today, we're gonna make heart-shaped French toast. So we take the little gizmo here that's shaped like a heart. I put it in your bread. You can use any kind of bread. Brioche, day-old bread. Kind of got to make sure it's down in there really, really good to make that heart shape. Look at there. And then I'm just going to kind of tear along the sides. Look at there. Tear along the sides. Nice and easy. If it's a little jagged, it's okay. Your man is just going to appreciate the fact that you took this extra time to do it this way. Okay? Look at there. That's a little heart, people. Look at there. So I've made some others already over here. So we have 6 nice heart-shaped pieces of bread. I'm going to show you now how to make the mixture for the French toast. I have 3 eggs right here in my garbage bowl. I'm going to crack the eggs. Whatever you do, make sure there's no shell. You don't want your man or your family eating shell. So you kind of take your fork and you just kind of beat the egg just so that you can get it to a nice mixture. I like to add milk. And you add a little cinnamon. Now what I have here is a little Chinese cinnamon. I have regular cinnamon, I have Chinese cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle a little out. And that's really all it is to it. That's all it is to it to making your French toast. So the next thing that you want to do is you're going to take your heart-shaped pieces of bread and you're just going to kind of let it sit in the mixture. You want it to soak up the egg mixture. Then you're going to turn it over, let it soak up on the other side, and then we're going to take it over to the skillet, put it in some butter, and we're going to let it get nice and golden brown. Okay, we're putting the last 2 on. Flip it like so, and look at there. Look how pretty and golden brown that is. Still looking like a heart. Okay, we're back. I'm going to show you how to make CP's scrambled eggs. Now, I watch Gordon Ramsay, and he has a particular way that he makes his scrambled eggs. I have prepared them that way, and they look beautiful. But it's so time-consuming, Gordon. So I'm going to make my scrambled eggs the way my uncle taught me. All right, so I have 2 eggs. I'm going to put the 3rd one here in the bowl. I am going to take my fork, like my uncle taught me, and I'm going to break them up. It's not as time consuming doing it this way, people. I appreciate Gordon, but he says that the eggs won't be as bright if you do it this way first as opposed to trying to scramble them directly in the skillet. And he may be right, I wouldn't know, because I always do it this way. And me and my uncle always add a little milk to stretch the eggs because he had 4 or 5 children to feed for. And the reason why you continue to do it with a fork, I was going to use a whisk, but I thought I'd keep it real. And if I kept it real, I use a fork. So I use a pinch of salt. I use, some people do, some people don't. I use a pinch of dried mustard in my eggs. Dried mustard makes all the difference in the world when you are tasting some delicious eggs. Check that out, Gordon. Dried mustard. Okay, and you just continue with your fork, and it kind of aerates it a little bit to give you fluffier eggs. And if you used a whisk, it would do the same thing. But I'm a home cook, and some people don't have whisks. So if you don't have a whisk, just get your fork and just make sure that you do this in the bowl before you put it in the skillet. Now, my cameraman wants Swiss cheese. I usually use American or cheddar, but Swiss is just fine. So we're gonna just kind of break it up in the eggs. This is how I do it. And walk right over here to the skillet and we cook it all together. Just pour the mixture into the skillet. The cheese and everything will eventually melt. I let the eggs cook a little before I mess with it. So once it starts curling around the edges, that's my cue to take my spatula and begin to stir it. So you see how it's beginning to curdle around the sides there? Okay, it's time to just kind of do a little stirring. Now, if you were making an omelet, you try and keep that as flat as possible. Add your ingredients in, and then you would eventually fold it. But we're not doing that today. We're just scrambling some eggs. And some people like their eggs soft. I have to have my eggs cooked because, you know, if you have uncooked eggs, that's poisoning, E. coli. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you cook your eggs thoroughly. But I don't like them real hard either. So right here is where I will take mine off, because now mine is semi-soft but not too hard. Okay? And there you have it. So when we come back, I'm going to have the plate plated up, and I'm going to show you how we're going to serve our man French toast with a heart, bacon and eggs. Okay, I want you to see the finished product. Let's look here. I have plated it up. We have 3 beautiful heart-shaped French toast, scrambled eggs, and 3 strips of bacon that I knew you already knew how to prepare, so I didn't bother showing you that. So an added touch to this beauty will be, of course, our syrup. Look at there. And just for an added touch, we put a little bit of powdered sugar to make it look pretty. All right. Look at there. And there you have it. A beautiful, beautiful breakfast for your man. All right, you know I gotta taste, people, so I'm just gonna go in here just a little bit. Get a little bit of that powdered sugar. Nice and warm. Nice and good. Delicious. So the next time you want to cook something different in the morning for your husband or your man or your partner, think about doing something special and putting a little special touch on it. All right? So thanks for watching. Please follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.